welcome to Behind the Scenes of episode 16 with The Village. I'm Tamisha Williams.
I'm Kia Davis.
I'm Mendel Miller.
And we're getting ready to take episode 16. We're having a follow-up video.
Yes.
I should say episode. Follow-up episode.
Yeah. We've got Mr. Briggs back.
Yes.
We didn't hurt him too much. He agreed to come back.
Yes.
I heard you twisted his arm. Did you twist his arm?
I can neither confirm
Don't answer that.
Don't answer. Yes. What is it? I refuse to answer on the grounds that it may incriminate me after conferring with my attorney. My attorney, by the way, is Attorney Briggs.
Yes.
That's what we figured. Yes.
Yes.
That's what we figured. Hilarious.
Yes.
Hilarious. Woo. Yes.
So we'll be back with more after the episode.
Bye, y'all.
Oh, Lord.
So some of the feedback we received from a coach is that a lot of the athletes don't know what to do after sports because sports have been the focus for so long. And so some way of presenting them with not necessarily options, but just ways to talk about what more is there besides sports. Something we can possibly bring up. And then I know we talked about, and it'll probably come up again, and we want to go a little more in depth with those outside pressures. Whether it be from parents, friends, the people in the streets that know better than you know, or that invest in you. Those kinds of things. I just went back looking for feedback.
Is it bad to do lipstick on the YouTube?
I think I did it last time.
Not lipstick, but
chapstick. I did it last time.
I don't know.
I don't know. Your lips be chapped. Your lips be chapped. And since you have on the mask all day, I put less on my lips.
Yep. Same here, Tamisha. Same here. Oh, there he is. I'm gonna let him in.
Okay.
Are we good?
Yes, I'm still recording. I just edit out what I don't need.
Okay. Feel like I need a Zoom picture.
Yes.
Just plop that up there. I see people in meetings with these nice photos up there. Now I need one.
Okay.
Hola.
Good morning.
Good morning. How's everybody doing?
All
We
right.
are good. How are you?
Good. Driving.
You're a mobile.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Uh-oh.
Sorry, my volunteer opportunity this morning went a little longer than it was supposed to because the turkeys that we were packing up got there late. So now I am driving away from the volunteer opportunity back to the house, but I didn't want to miss this opportunity to be on the phone with y'all.
Aw,
Appreciate it.
those
So
turkeys.
You
Did
can tell me.
the turkeys fly in, or did they catch an Uber, or what was?
They were frozen, so they didn't fly in. And clearly because they were late, they weren't even flying fast. So, we make you do what it do, though. Hanging out early in the morning, dropping turkeys in boxes. That's what we do. So I've been up packing up boxes since about 6 a.m. this morning.
Ooh,
Oh, that's early.
We did 1,000 boxes today.
wow. Goodness. Ooh. That's a great thing, though.
Yes.
That's a great
Good.
thing.
Do it every year. organization called Project Give Back, started by one of my fraternity brothers here in Washington, D.C. They've been doing this for about 20 years, and as such, they've been helping out this DC community in a great way. Like every Thanksgiving, the Saturday before Thanksgiving, my fraternity brothers and I get up and pack up boxes, and we ask other members of the community to come help us. And then for the rest of the day today, they'll be doing distributions. Food boxes will be dropped all over the Washington, D.C. area from the situation that we just left.
Okay.
So you guys have to tell me if my audio is okay, because like I said, I'm driving. I'll be home in like 20 minutes if you want me to wait if my audio gets too bad. But I don't think it will be, but you guys just let me know.
I think it sounds fine right now. There's no issue.
Yes,
Okay.
Yeah, sounds okay.
Cool.
Sounds okay.
Hi, Joe.
So, hey,
I'm back.
hey, Auntie
Sorry.
Face, how you doing? I'm sorry. Hey, Kia, how you doing?
I'm okay. We had our neighbor is having an issue she needs Derek's help with. So the doorbell rang. So I paused really quickly, run out. And I'm back.
No worries. Glad you're back.
Yes.
Good people at the Good Clinton Baptist Church here in Washington, District of Columbia, or near Washington, District of Columbia.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
So when we start, Joe, we know we kind of talked earlier this week and you gave us a couple of things you definitely wanted to touch on. The name, image, and likeness that's going into effect. And we know you said that it is important in Florida, but you said there's some other states too. Do you know the other states?
Yeah, there are about 20 or so states, but the most important states are Colorado and California, because Colorado and California are implementing their law pretty quickly, right?
Okay.
So Florida is most important because it goes into effect July 2021. California and Colorado are the next two up. And then there are about 12 different jurisdictions that are considering laws starting in January when they start their legislative session for 2021 on how they can also add a name, image, and likeness law to the books as well. The reason why Florida is important is because of it being the first starter in this space. Like literally they're starting about 18 months before everyone else, and it's starting as soon as next summer, right?
Okay.
So there are a number of different things that you just need to be prepared for as that industry ramps up a bit. One, being realistic about who can participate in the money in that side of the business, and then two, making sure that you are planning for the onslaught of people. In addition to all the other folks that were already trying to get at your kid, there's about to be a whole new group of people trying to get at your kid. So how do you make sure that you protect yourself and your family from, the people who may not have the best interests, have their best interests in mind?
Okay. And then, so if we just remember to talk about the different states, and Florida especially since it's coming up first, but California and Colorado, because we actually do have some listeners in California. Ooh, come on, California. I don't know about Colorado, Mendel.
I want to say
but
we've been heard in Colorado.
Okay. So I think that'll be interesting for them. And then the other thing you wanted us to remember are the deficits to having a scholarship, as far as like your major, not being able to pick your classes and things like that. And then I think it tied in with advocating for yourself.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
you
then
said how to contact them.
Mm-hmm.
I wrote down how to contact them and advocate for yourself. Yes.
Yes, beforehand. These are questions you're asking in during the recruiting process.
Yep.
Okay.
What are some of the majors that your athletes have? Are there any majors that I'm restricted from? If I were to come to your university and play sports, if I wanted to be a computer science major, would I be able to do that? Can I get that in writing?
It tell you yes on the phone. Of course, yes, yes, yes,
Absolutely,
son.
you can be a computer scientist.
Son, come
When
on,
I was
son.
getting recruited, every school told me I could be an engineering major. Every school. Yeah, you could be. Not
Just
at
not
But
Florida,
not
here.
while not
not at
while you're
Florida.
playing for us. But it is a possibility. All things are possible.
Yeah. When you
And
get in school, right? Like it was this famous thing that one of our coaches used to say. You guys are student athletes. You know, you know, class is first, football second.
oh, have mercy.
You have to. We need to start the.
Have
We need to
mercy.
start the podcast. He got to. He have to
Yes,
say that one.
yes, yes. Okay.
Yes.
Love it. Love it. And then one of the feedback that we received from some of our listeners, because we reached out to some coaches and parents and stuff that heard the episode, they definitely wanted us to go deeper into the outside pressures that athletes face. And I think it will tie in a little nicely with the name, image, and likeness, because like you said, there's going to be even more outside pressure, even more people who will be looking for, a piece of whatever your child or whatever you as the athlete are about to come into.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's not just the access that they'll be looking. It's not just the revenue that they'll be looking for. They'll also be looking for access, because remember, in this world of social media and influencers, how many people, the people that you influence is also a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So instead of me just wanting access, like so that I can get you to sign with me or sign a contract and I can make money off the stuff that you're making money off of, they're also saying, like, I know Kia, right? So I'm gonna fly to town, and now I'm just gonna be around this high school kid so that everybody can think that I know this high school kid. And now I'm the influencer who knows all the top 10 high school football players in the state of Florida because I done got them all on my Instagram. And exclusive interviews with them. You know? Like that's the future that we're looking at.
Yeah. That's very true.
So you guys let me know when you want me to get started. Because you know me, I'll just be talking.
So when you get home, Joe, you're going to get out of the car, go in the house. Will there be any disruption from your whatever to your house's Wi-Fi? Will it stay on? Will there be no there?
No, I mean, it's going to take me 20 minutes to get home. Then I guess we can take a pause and I can go in the house and turn on the computer. That'll be better. But it'll take me 20 minutes to get home, and I can just finish the rest of this out. Because I guess we're going to do an hour. I can finish the rest of it sitting in the car in the driveway. Up to you.
Okay. I just didn't want any disruption in the service. So from, when it connects to the house, I don't know. Sometimes that happens to me, but I just have,
I don't expect any disruption.
Okay. All right. Then I'm cool. Are you cool with us releasing the video with you in the car?
I got on my seatbelt. So
You
we good.
definitely, and you are not looking at us.
And he hands free.
And I'm hands free.
Yes. Well, no, put your hands on the wheel.
Yeah, I mean, not on the phone.
Yeah, my camera's mounted right in front of my steering wheel, so I'm looking at the road, but I can still see y'all too. So we're good.
Okay. All right. So perfect. Just want to make sure you're good with that. Okay. So I'm ready when you ladies are.
I am. I'm gonna pause and then we'll let Mendel start. And now we're getting real with the village after episode 16.
Yes. Man.
Joe is a wonderful guest. He always has so much wisdom and information to share with us. And I'm hoping our listeners get as much as we are getting out of it.
Yeah. That name, image, and likeness piece, that in itself, we need seminars for parents
Mhm.
and for students and for coaches. Everybody needs to know the implications of this.
And when
Because
he
I can
go ahead.
see it. I'm sorry, Misha. I can just see it turning into something uncontrollable that just gets that, it's out of hand.
And that's what I was thinking about. It would get out of hand when he was saying that there's no cap on the marketing part of it.
Mhm.
So when somebody markets you and get you a contract or something, an endorsement, there's no cap on how much they can charge you. You think you're getting a good deal, but are you really? So hopefully they'll put a cap on that also.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there'll have to be some sort of follow-up
Regulation or
legislation,
something.
I'm
Yeah.
sure. And the idea that you can still lose your eligibility, because that's been the biggest thing. If you take money, and now there's oh no, you can take money, you won't lose your eligibility, but are you reading everything? Because there is a way to still lose it, and it's not because you took the money. It could be simply because you didn't
disclose.
Disclose that you took the money. Mm-hmm.
And then tax implications.
Yes.
1099. That's what I heard.
That's
1099.
and they don't even know what that
99.
means yet. And they need to educate themselves on that.
99.
Because
And
if
I
they don't
also,
give you one, just
yeah,
because they didn't give you one doesn't mean you're not supposed to have. You can't tell the IRS when they come knocking, well, they didn't give me one. But did you take the money?
Mm-hmm.
Did you take the money? Okay. Sorry, Mendel.
and I also thought about not just outside people,
Mm-hmm.
not just outside people. I remember having a conversation with a student, and they at least, and they were high school, they at least knew and were honest enough to say, my mom, she can't, because they knew. So it's not always the stranger
Yes.
that you have to be concerned about. Sometimes it's a lot of times I'll say that
It's people closer to you.
well, it's the people, it's the ones closest to you. But yeah, I think you're right. I think it as with most things, it will get a little crazy, and then there will have to be some legislation.
Regulation.
Yep. Yeah. Yes. Yes. The other thing I think about it, because so much of this has to go back way, 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 way back to the values that were instilled in you. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
So much of that informs your decisions and your ability to put things off and not have to, need that instant,
Right.
everything right now. Everything's yeah, but there is. He was talking about it not just being on the coaches. No, absolutely not.
Right.
That's the whole reason for the village,
Mm-hmm.
because it takes everyone,
Yep.
everyone to help to help. It takes everyone. Goodness gracious.
But it starts with conversations.
Yes.
As a parent, as a student, you have to ask the questions. You have to talk to the coaches, the representatives, whether it's a high school coach because you're about to go to the school and you're playing football or basketball or soccer, or to whatever it is you're doing with the coach. You all have to be on the same page. They have to know your goals. If you want ABC, you got to be able to tell the coach. And if the coach can't provide you ABC, the coach has to be willing to say, it's not my thing, but I have a resource. I have we can still work to get you your ABC. And I'm not talking about monetary demands. I'm talking about with what you need for your personal, your physical, your educational growth.
Right.
That's where you are. And then translate that conversation into the same type of conversations when you're talking with colleges. It's like you said, Misha, if I want to be a marine biologist, why am I signing to your university and you don't have a marine biology major? This is what I want to do. This is my passion. This is my love. I'm sorry. Yes, you're a top tier school, but you don't have what I'm looking for.
What I want to do in the future.
I think most of those athletes, though, they're not thinking past the football. They're not thinking past the basketball. I just want to play ball. It is the end all be all, instead of like what he was talking about with this guy recently with the draft, who understands this is a means to an end. I have an opportunity to make to bring my plans and dreams to fruition using this.
Yes.
Somebody's gonna get used. Somebody is going to get used. You better make sure you get what you need. You better make sure you get what you need.
That's
I don't even know what to say to that, but that's absolutely true.
Yeah.
You know, it's what contracts do, right?
That's what they do. That's what they do. That's what they do. Yep. That's what they do.
And I like when Joe said that they should plan when they first start the NFL to still live like they don't have it. Those first 3 years, he said, don't spin it.
Yeah. So yeah, that leads to a whole different conversation, because then we Lord help me not to say the wrong thing. Poor people who are not used to have a tendency to not consider. So it happens before the NFL, and it'll happen after the NFL, because your thought process.
That's where you are. That's who you are. And it goes back to that do hard things. Yes, I signed this multi-million-dollar contract, but please understand, I know that the expectancy in this field is only this amount of years. If I make it past this, we're blessed. So how about we do this? Let's have a family game plan. Let's grind it out like I'm not doing this for this amount of years while let's fix and build our credit. Let's get a business plan together. Let's, have a whole system of things that will be in place so that after this deadline, we'll give ourselves this deadline. Now we've got all this in the bank. Guess what? Oh, I'm going to continue another couple years. But while I'm continuing this another couple years, now we're all in a position where let's go ahead and start this business. Let's go ahead. Now you can go and quit your job. Now you can tell your boss all the things you've been dreaming of telling your boss since I signed this contract. Now you can do that because we have a plan. It's not willy-nilly. It's not, oh, I quit my job because my son, he signed to a team. Your child didn't make it past training camp.
Training camp, yes.
So that job that you had quit,
you still need it.
Go back. So we're not.
Yeah, in
foresight.
Yeah, lacking. Yeah. In Trinidad, they said, you don't count egg and chicken behind. you deal with what is right there at that moment. You know what I'm saying? The other thing we have to talk about at some point is, and it's not wrong to want to help your family.
Mm-mm.
That is not what I am saying,
Mm-mm.
not even a little bit. It is not wrong to want to help your family and to help those that you love around you.
Mm-hmm.
You have to, I have lived, you have to make sure that you first are stable before
Yes.
you start trying to help this one and bring this one and the you have to make sure that you are first stable and
Yep.
established in some things. You can try to do that too quickly, and then you mess
Now
things
we're
up for
all
yourself, and
together.
now you're all yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. So I'm for that. But there's a way to do that. There's
And
a
so
way.
family and friends out there, this message is for you.
Mm-hmm.
Wait. Don't put pressure on someone who you feel, oh, they got it, oh, they can do it. Run your race.
Run
And when it's
forward.
time, you'll get called. When it's time, you'll be ready. But don't sit back and think, oh, cuz gonna take care of me.
Mm-hmm.
No. That is so unfair.
Yes.
So unfair.
A lot of pressure
Because
on other
cuz
people.
loves you. Cuz love you with all their heart and they want to take care of you. Now you done put this pressure. Cuz got this pressure to take care of you.
Mm-hmm.
Grown adult person.
Grown adult person.
Let me stop, folks. They know who I'm talking about. Let me stop or they know who I'm talking about.
It happens everywhere. So
Listen,
Yeah.
my word,
Yes.
my word.
Yeah.
That whole
Yeah, we have to stop that.
My parents took care of me because they brought me into this world.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just kind of what you have to do when you bring a life into the world. You gotta take care. But here I am, grown woman.
But it should be a cap on that also.
That's why I say here I am, grown woman. I'm not, there's no expectation for anyone to take care of me. My parents, I have the tools.
Mm-hmm.
I have the tools, whether they gave me the tools or not, I have the tools. There's no expectation. I don't care what multi-million-dollar people have the same blood as me. There is no expectation for anyone to do anything for me, but love me and be my family.
Yes. Yes.
And even that can be
Do
a
we
little,
even have to do?
even that's a little stretch. Just a stretch. Oh, that yeah.
Okay. Yes.
That's a nerve. Sorry, y'all.
Yeah.
That's a nerve. It's a nerve. It's a whole
Oh,
yeah.
Lord.
Yeah.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah. I'm
Yes. Yeah.
So Mendel, for one of
Yes.
our quotes, I wrote it down. Joe said, do the thing that puts you in the best position to win. Can that be one of our picture quotes?
I love
It
that.
could be. It could be.
He said it and I wrote it down. I was like, I'm going to have conversations with kids when I go back to work after next week. And that we got to start talking about winning and what's going to put you in the best position to win. Skipping school, sleeping in class.
One of the things, and this was from the first episode with him, he asked, what is your plan? What is your plan?
Mm-hmm.
And that's what's being missed in all of this is what is your plan?
Mm-hmm.
They need to take the time to develop their plan. And once you have a plan, then you know this doesn't fit with what I have planned. That person and what they're about and what they do, that doesn't fit with what I have planned. But if you don't have a plan, and you can always tell when a person doesn't have a plan.
Mm-hmm.
They were here, no direction.
Yeah.
We're here to
Going
do
with the
this,
flow.
they do the
Yes.
other.
Going with the wind.
Get them
Yes.
to do this, people can get them to do the other because
Yeah.
they don't have a plan. So they don't even really know what winning looks like for them because they don't have
there is
that
no
plan.
win.
Mm-hmm.
They don't
There's
have
no
a plan.
win.
They don't know if they're winning
Yeah.
or losing. They don't have a plan.
Yeah.
They need a plan.
I agree.
Plan. Parents need a plan. He talked about that. You need a plan because there are times when even the people in your life who should be encouraging you to do what's right, when they start talking, then because you have the plan, you know, okay, I love you, teach, I love you, coach, love you, mom, love you, dad, love you, uncle, but I can't listen to that because
This is my plan. This is where I want to be.
this is my plan. This is my plan.
And I was just gonna say, because you said parents need to have a plan. I think the individual need to have a plan too.
Oh yeah, that's what I was talking
Yes.
about.
Yes.
These students
It's
have to
their
have a
plan.
plan. You don't know if you're winning or losing if you don't have a plan,
Mm-hmm.
and they don't have one.
Yep.
You know, well, for some, I take that back. Some of them, the plan is to make it to the.
And that's the only plan. There's
But
no
even
backup.
in saying that though, because we all know we have students who their plan is to make it to the league, whatever that league is.
Mm-hmm.
But then you look at them in class. You look at their extracurricular activities outside of school, the people they hang with, the things that they choose to do.
Mm-hmm.
That can't be your plan.
It's just
You don't really
Yes.
like it. Just
Mhm.
sounds good. It
Yeah.
sounds good to say,
right.
but you don't really want it.
There's no effort behind it. There's no. Mm-hmm.
You don't even want to go to practice. Practice? Alan Iverson say, you talking to me about practice? Yeah, Alan, we need these children to be in practice. It's just words. It's lip service.
Uh-huh.
We have to get from behind lip service and into let's dig and let's be real. Let's be real. Yes, you like to play basketball because you have fun with your friends. But you don't really want to play because you don't want to go to practice. You fussing and cussing with the coach.
Mm-hmm.
So let's talk about something else. Let's not talk about that anymore. Let's not talk about that piece anymore. Let's talk about something that you enjoy. Oh, you like to draw. That's something that it calms you. You feel like, you're at peace when you do it and you have some talent. Then let's talk about that piece then.
Mm-hmm.
Let's not talk about that thing where you're combative, you're not happy. Let's talk about the thing where you're happy. Maybe? No? Just a woman over here, Mendel.
Oh, Father, have mercy.
Just a woman over here.
Have mercy.
This is good, ladies. And we got them to commit to a third one without me having to make a phone call.
Yes.
See how we did that? Do you see how we did that? Good job, Mendel. I see what you did there. I see what you did. Oh my word. So
Well,
So that be bringing a close to behind the scenes of episode 16.
yes.
You can watch us probably are watching us on YouTube. You can,
Don't forget to subscribe.
Yes, please. And leave us some comments.
Yes.
And share our video. Share our video so we can get more viewers. And never know what someone can get out of it.
That is very true. You don't know what anybody is dealing with or what they're going through. This could be a word for some.
Yep. Feel free to visit our website at thevillagepodcast.com and look at our Facebook group, The Real Village Podcast.
Yes. We're there.
Yes.
Boom. All right. With that being said, we really out this time.
Yes.
Really out.
Yes. We're
Bye, y'all.
Village out.
Yes.